what were the major milestones in your activity?
Yes, I think the biggest achievement was that we made a working group actually to a European association that is widely recognized and a key player now in Brussels. And of course in the beginning I still remember I had my first office day with a chair, desk, a telephone and not even a laptop, and that was it. And in the meantime of course we have an association with around 20 employees and a whole different structure. And the first thing really was to understand, how Brussels works. So we like an entrepreneurial approach, so we organized a lot of money with projects, with sponsoring, and that's why we could, let's say, allow the groups that we are today. And of course, very important to be a key player is that you get political credit. So we started from the beginning, of course, to also show that we have influence. And if I remember when I started 2005, we worked in coalition, so we built up alliances and avoided a decision against us on defining what is the contamination rate for GM-free seeds, for example. On the organic regulation, of course, a big issue today, but the Rhine rules are very much following exactly our suggestions. And I think also the regulation as it's now is very much shaped by us. And also when you see the current discussion on the regulation, although we were not happy with the proposal, seeing the Council and Parliament report, you really see you come through us, and there we are clearly the main stakeholder.
It's now also a very important final phase of the negotiations in the revision of the EU organic regulation. So it's a crucial point, and what moves you to step down right now?
It's a good time with the General Assembly now, with the Congress Council meeting, so it's an ending point, a new board comes in, and a good possibility for a new director to take over and hand over. And of course, policy goes on, and there are always challenges, but the intention was actually to follow it up to the end as much as possible. But we have structures in place in terms of our expert groups, our governance, as well as our office staff team, that there will be no gap. This I can guarantee.
This will be already a lot. Thank you.
So Eduardo, let me ask you, how long do you already have experience in the organic sector?
Well, I started with the IFOAM EU in 2008. My main task was to develop the TPOrganics, the European Technology Platform for Organic Food and Farming. It was really important and interesting experience. We started from scratch, and now we have a very well developed and recognized platform, even recognized as a key player by the European Commission. So this was very good experience, but was not my first experience in the sector. I have been serving the organic movement since I was 18, since 1997, 1998. And I've been working with different positions in different organizations in my country, Italy. And I've been involved in certification, being an inspector for the organic food industry, being an innovation broker for the food industry, being a manager of a regional and a national farmer organization, as well as working as an innovation broker, allowing companies to innovate the way they manage their companies, the way they see the organic market.
I guess you have a long agenda right now, but what are your the most important topics in short, medium and long term?
Yes, the agenda is very long. We have a very new and very ambitious strategy to be implemented in the next year. But if I have to mention few things, few political processes that are relevant right now for IFOAM EU, of course in the short term we need to keep monitoring and advocacy for an EU regulation that is in line with the need of our member. Then we have to start having an impact in the upcoming European research food policy, which will play a major role in the next future in Europe, as well as we need to start soon to outline our vision for a next common agricultural policy. This is going to be crucial. We need to be prepared in time for it. And last but not least, we have to keep also our attention on the new framework program for research and innovation, which is the second major budget in Europe from the European budget. So I think these four policies are really relevant, and that's why I wanted to highlight them.
Where will be the focus? So this year, what will be the next steps?
I'm supposed to do, and I will do, is to make sure that the transition between the outgoing director and me, it's smooth enough, and that the organization can immediately react to the change, can be still stable. And then, of course, as I mentioned, the next months in particular will be crucial for the final negotiation of the EU organic regulation. So I will pay some attention to that. This is going to be a big milestone for the sector, a big milestone for all our members. The regulation is going to impact the way we farm and the way we process our products for the next year. So this is crucial, this is important, we need to pay attention to it. I do think that it's important that the organic movement stop thinking about itself as a niche. We are not a niche any longer, we are a leading part of the agriculture production and agriculture market. We have to start to act as a player, as an important leader player in this environmental, in the agriculture production. So I think the Congress today and yesterday gave us the possibility to really understand with the right alliances we can really move the organic production forward, and we can make sure that what we have been developing so far is available for the whole agricultural system in Europe. So I think now we have to take this responsibility on our shoulders to be sure that also conventional farmers can learn from our techniques, from our methods, and let's say we should start cross-fertilizing also our neighbors. So I would like to start thinking about contamination in another way, in a reverse way, which we start contaminating them with our techniques and our good practices.
So we are looking forward to next steps, and hopefully the signs that has been very positively here at the Congress will work out in a positive way, and the organic is going really mainstream in the next years. Thank you for the talk.
Thank you.
Thank you.